Hello everyone. I welcome you all to my next series of Ironfly adjustments. So in this we will see actually with low capital how we can do an adjustment. This series I have made intentionally for the people because most of the traders always have this concern that they have low capital, then how can they do adjustments in Ironfly. So in this video I'll cover you can do actually adjustment with low capital and still come out in profit. And this is for basically I have covered for a directional move. So if you see, I have covered this video, especially when you take the Ironfly positions and the market moves one side directionally. So how can you actually adjust your positions and then you can come out still in profit. So let's see what all topics we are going to cover in this video. So the topics which we are going to cover is like when to start adjustment. We will see the scenarios when we can start the adjustments, because adjustments are something which you should plan about. Like when should you actually start doing adjustment? It's not from the first day you should start with the adjustment. So adjustments, I'll do the adjustment based on the Greeks. So we will see more of the Greeks, how's the delta behaving and how we can do adjustment based on that. Then buying based on delta. So as I mentioned, this is for the low capital. So with low capital also you can do adjustment. So we are not going to do any extra selling. So this is particularly based on buying, which involves a low capital, and then profit booking, when actually you should book the profit and come out of the trade. So that's also very important, your entry and your exit time. So let's see. So for this, I have taken an example for Nifty, Ironfly for Nifty. Why I have taken Nifty? So Nifty I have taken because if you see the previous month's graph, the Nifty have moved drastically in one direction. So I'll just show you the graph so that you can understand it better. So let's go. And so as I told you, like the Nifty has given a very good move in past months. So we can backtest the data for that and see how our Ironfly will work with the low capital as well with adjustment. So if you see this one, this area I have highlighted. So here you can see around 23rd of August, it was Nifty was trending around 16,600. So it has almost moved in a month. So if we take a monthly Ironfly for Nifty, it has almost moved around 17,925, which is more than, you can say, around 1500 points. So we'll see how we can manage this situation, and when we deploy the Ironfly basically on this date, and how we are going to manage it till the expiry. So let's go back to our slide and see how it gets managed. So as I have shown you in the chart, Nifty was trending around 16,600. So how we can do a Ironfly, I'm not going to explain this basics again because this I have already done in my previous series of videos. So you can just go and watch that, how you take a Ironfly. So I'll sell a 16,600P and 16,600C, and I'll go and buy around 16,100P and 17,100C based on the break evens and the combined premiums. And so the break evens comes out to be 16,281 and 16,919. So this is how it looks, the break even. So till 16,919 we are safe. So, and the maximum profit what we'll get is 15K, and the maximum loss is 9K. This we'll see in the Obstra chart as well. And how to take this position, this I have already explained in my previous video. You can go and watch the same. So let's see how it looks in the payoff graph. So the payoff graph looks something similar to this one. And now we will go and watch like how our Greeks look for this particular payoff graph. So let me take you there. So these are my Greeks. So if you can see, this I have taken 16,600 Nifty position. So you can see these are the values which I get in the Obstra chart and on the day which I have taken. So if you see this one, just want to explain you how delta works. So if you see the delta for the P, so the delta for the P is 53 here, 53 and 25, which comes out to be around 28 points if we calculate the points. And for C, it is 47, that is my negative 47 plus 18, so which comes out to be 29 points. So you can see the P and C, the delta are well managed, which you can see it here. So our positions are good as of now. We have to make an adjustment when delta becomes out of control or when our break even breaches. So let's go and see this when we have to actually do the adjustments. So here comes the point when to start with the adjustment. So as I mentioned, you don't have to go with the adjustment from the very first day. You have certain conditions which you should follow and then start with your adjustments. So when your instrument breaches the break even, so here our instrument is Nifty. So what is our break even point? If you go and see here, so our break even is on the lower side, it's 16,281, around 16,300, and on the upper side it is 16,900. So it has to breach this break even and then we'll start with our adjustments. Next thing what we have to keep in mind is that how long it sustains. So it's not that today it breaches the condition for any reason and like it moved around 200 or 300 points and it again comes back to its original position. So you don't have to go and directly do the adjustment. Just watch the chart and see how long it sustains at that particular stage and then how it moves. So for Nifty, if we see the chart, it continuously goes on moving from that position. So it became a directional move. So how to start with that? So let me show you there. So I'll show you how we can start with that. So let's go back to the chart and see how we'll do the adjustment. So here you can see I'm in the Oscar chart. So let's go. So on 23rd of August, that's what we are taking the Nifty. So let's see. So as I mentioned you on the PowerPoint that it was around 16,600. So let's go 550. So we can go and take 16,600 Ironfly. So for a monthly one. So the expiry will be, it will be 30th of September because we are going for the monthly, right? So let's go and take 16,600. Let's sell one lot here and let's sell C as well here. Now we'll take, as we have seen, the combined premium. So the break evens, you can see 16,100 on the lower side and 1,783. So we'll take at 16,100 on the P buy and 17,100 C buy. So 16,100 is something, this one. So let's go and buy this. And 17,100, let's go and buy this. Fine. So as you can see, this Ironfly we have got, and the maximum profit will get at around 16,600 something. And as I have shown you in the slide, the maximum profit is around 15K, maximum loss is around 9K. Our range is from 281 to 6919. So let's see the Greeks here. So if I show you the Greek, so here the delta value for P, as I have mentioned, is 53 minus 25, that is around 28 points, and for the C it's 47 minus 18, that's around 29 points. So we have our delta managed and our positions are good. Now let's go to when it breaks our break even, that is on the upper or the lower side. 900 is the upper side, 281 is the lower side. Let's go to the next day. 23rd August. So let's go next day. We are good. I'm not going to show you the profit and loss. We are just going to see the spot, like where Nifty is trading right now, if it has breached the break even or not, because before that we are not going to make any kind of adjustments. So let's go to the next one. It's fine. Let's go to the next one. It's fine. Let's go to the next one. It's fine. And let's go to the next one. It's fine. Now it's coming. See, if you see, it's continuously Nifty is giving a upward move. So it's fine. So here you can see, now we can see it has breached our break evens on the upper side. So you can see there is a loss of 2615. So payoff chart, if we see, okay, so it's on 31st of August. So now we will see what our Greek says or at this point of time, because it has already breached our break evens. Let's go to the Greeks and see. So if we see on the put side, it is 26 and 9. So it comes out to be around 17 points, right? 17, 18 points. And on the call side, if we see, it's 74 34. So it comes out to be around 74, it's around 34 points. So 34 is on the call side, and it's on the put side, it's around 16, 17 points. So we have to manage around 18 points of delta, because that's the difference between put and call. So let's see how we can manage this. So that's why you are seeing here a negative 17.52. So let's see where we get a positive around 18 delta value on the call side, because we have to take this on the call side because Nifty is on the uptrend and we have to buy. So let's go and see in the option chain. So if I go to the option chain and if I look for 18 delta value, so if you can see, this is the call delta. So if we go and see, so if we see here, it's coming around 18, because we're not going to get exactly 18, but anything near about that, we are going to take it. So if you see this one, so we can go here and buy this one. I'll just buy. So lot size will be the same. What is your initial position? If you have taken like 3 lots, so it will be 3. If you're taken 1 lot, it's 1. And so it will depend on your lot size. So if we have taken just 1 lot, so we'll take a 1 lot of this one and add it here. Now let's see what happens to our, so I have already added it. I have not squared off anything. And now let's see the Greeks. So as you can see, as I added 17400 call side, one call extra. So you can see here the Greeks are already managed. It's around 2. So we have already the Greeks managed. We have managed the Greeks delta value. So we see the payoff chart. Let's see the payoff chart. So as you can see, our payoff chart is already in green. So wherever Nifty goes from here, like anything around like 2000 points as well, 17 to 2000 points as well, we will be in profit. We will be in profit. So we are already covered here. But if by any chance, so here we are discussing on the directional move, but by any chance if it starts coming downwards, you are not in loss, because you will have enough time to exit from your positions, because it will give you the opportunity to come out of this particular position, because you will be still in profit. But we have, if you can see, we have just nullify the loss. Now let's go and see how much profit we can get. So if I go to the next day, our Nifty is 17,181. That's fine. We are still in profit. I'll go near to the expiry maybe, because we are anyways covered. So you can see Nifty is anyways giving a directional move. It is continuously going on the uptrend. So it's 17th September, 20th September, fine. We can go to 22 September. We have a profit of 1700. We go to 23rd September. We have a profit of 4500. So here what I would say, that there are chances. So for this particular trade, the margin required was around 45,000. So out of 45,000, if you get a good, like kind of, here you can see you have got a good 10% of profit, which is a good profit. But still, if you think, because on the upper side you are anyways, your strategy is you will not get any loss here, so you are safe. So you can just wait for 1 or more 2 days to get more profit, or you can exit it here as well. So let's go the next day. On the next day, we see there is a profit of 16,515. Initially, if you remember, I told you the profit, the maximum profit was 15,000. But when we have done an extra buying, with that we get a profit of 16,515. So this is the best time we can book our profit and close this trade. So this is how you can do it with just one lot of buying, which requires, this complete trade requires around 45,000. So it is around, you can say, around 35% of profit of your deployed capital. So let's go and see in our slide. So this is how I have shown you. These are the delta values after the adjustment. So as we have seen, we have managed this 18 points of delta value, and with that we came out in profit. So this was our payoff chart after adjustment. So we were quite safe on the upper side, and we saw that we have booked around 16K profit in Nifty. So we profit booked, so it was around 16K, which is around 35% of the capital deploy. As I mentioned, the margin used was around 45K. So whenever you feel you are getting more than 10% also, I would say it's better to close that trade and move to the next one, because we don't want unnecessary adjustment. But here, as I have shown you, that we were very much like Nifty was giving a directional uptrend move, so we were in a good positions to book more profit as well, and we booked the maximum profit in this trade. So this is what I want to show you completely in this part of our Ironfly adjustment, how with a low capital as well you can do the adjustment and you can still come out in profit. So thank you everyone, and let's see you in next part of my video where I'll tell you more about adjustments. So thank you.